Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel, Bringer of Light Intuitive. I'm Cindy. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Welcome in or welcome back, depending on if you are new. And if you are, please say so in the comments below, and I would love to know how you found me. I want to welcome you to my amazing community here on YouTube, so please say hi so that I can know that you're there. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't done that already, I appreciate all of your love and support. It really helps my channel to grow. I appreciate you. Thank you also for your private readings. You guys have been keeping me very busy. And I love it because that's what I'm here for. That's what I love to do. So I love to get to know you on a private basis like that as well and help you in any way that I can. If you ever want a private reading, that information is always in the description box below. Just visit my website and click through and book whatever feels right to you. All right, guys, let's see. What is the energy that wants to come through for you today? Communication that's been blocked, perhaps? Interesting. Let's see what comes through. Okay, what do my friends need to know today? What do we want to talk about? The Justice. Oh, and the Lovers. All right. And the Empress. Oh, wow. Who's behind the Empress? The Nine of Pentacles, the other Empress energy. Wow. Wow. Okay. This feels like love. You know, behind the Nine of Pentacles is the Pentacle, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Death card. It feels like there's an energy shift that's taking place right now, and the Justice card really feels like it's talking to me more about balance than justice, but it also is justice in the area of your connections. Because when we're in the right balance in our energies, and there is a big energy of divine feminine here, knowing your worth and seeing your worth, remembering, like we always talk about, the star. You're the star. You are, I feel like I'm talking to the divine feminine, or someone who has been perhaps out of balance in your energy of the divine feminine, and being guided to step into your divine feminine and really embody that. That energy allows you to receive. And I feel like that's the balance that's taking place, is in your energies, perhaps in the past. Because sometimes Justice talks to me about, karmic cycles closing and stuff. And we do have the Death card here. And so I feel like there's something about value. There's something about allowing yourself to receive. When you're in, if you identify as the divine feminine, and it's not about gender, it's about the energy. We talk about energy with tarot. We don't talk about gender. But if you identify as the divine feminine energy in a dynamic, or in general, maybe you're calling in your divine masculine. If that's the case, I mean, by the way, they're about to show up. But your energy maybe needed to balance first. Maybe you needed to get out of the masculine energy and pull back into the feminine energy, allowing yourself to receive, giving space for this person to come towards you. Giving space for someone to show up in their divine masculine that is coming towards you. Provider, protector, pursuer. That energy that pursues you, that energy that gives to you. And maybe in past relationships, I know a lot of people in my community anyway, I know that there's been a lot of energy of control and force, and the energy of being in pursuit or hustling in work and trying to force connection, or chasing. And maybe you're learning, I don't chase, I attract. Maybe you're learning how to step back into that divine feminine energy to give space for someone to show up in your life, someone to give to you, someone to pursue you, someone to choose you. You're being magnetic, or you're being guided to step back into this divine feminine energy of receiving by your magnetism, by you attracting. Not by chasing, not by forcing, not by controlling, not by pursuing. you know, and it really feels like that's what's happening here. It's like there's a divine cycle closing, a divine like karmic chapter coming full circle, closing, and, you know, rebirthing as someone new. Your energy, I feel like, is rebirthing as someone new. You are no longer the one who carries connections. You're no longer the one who does all the things. You're no longer the one who carries everybody's boundaries, carries everybody's burdens. You're no longer the one who has no boundaries. You're no longer the one that's in the energy of the masculine, which is the doing, which is the chasing, which is the controlling, the you know, the movement. The feminine, she's receiving. She's not the moving. She's not the one that's moving. She's the one that steps back and attracts. And I feel like that's the shift that's taken place within you. And the good news is when that shift takes place in you, literally a karmic chapter is closing. This could be like a generational thing with these are very big, powerful cards, you know. But this death card kind of feels like, plus this one in particular in this deck, which is one of my favorites, the Witch's Tarot, a lot of red. That's the energy of the root chakra. You know, we've got the red here as well. The root chakra is like being put back in your power, who you were created to be before life stole your divine feminine energy. Before life happened, where you had to learn how to struggle to survive, where you had to learn how to be in survival mode. You know, you may be unlearning survival mode and learning how to trust and receive in the area of love, but also in the area of finances, you know. We've got a lot of financial stuff here as well, but I feel like in the two of these, P.S., 10 of Pentacles, you know, but I really feel like this is more in the energy of love. And you could be in a connection. You could be calling in a connection. But either way, connections in the past were probably not reciprocal, or probably not consistent, or maybe they were codependent because the energy was off. And so now your cards are saying this is like a divine timing thing that, you know, you went through what you went through, you learned what you were meant to learn, and now it's like we're literally closing, having closure on this old way where someone stole your power, where you gave your power away, where your energy went out of balance. And now it's like divine balance is being restored. Divine justice for that balance is being restored, which means love from now on is going to look and feel a lot different, because there's a rebirth taking place here, but also divine justice taking place here. As a side note, when justice comes out, I always want to make sure that you know that if you're in a legal situation, perhaps even in a connection or a divorce or something, it's going in your favor. I always want to say that when she comes out, because she does not come out all the time. You know, there was a period of time when a lot of you were going through a legal situation and she was coming out a lot. Well, that's not a normal thing for justice. It doesn't come out all the time. So when she appears, I want you to see. Anyway, what I'm really getting for someone here specifically is there's a divine balance taking place in you, and your value just went up because you realized who you are, and you're allowing the universe to give to you. You're allowing your world to give to you. You're stepping back and creating this space for you to receive, for people to give to you, for your world to give to you, for the universe to give to you, for love to give to you, where you were always taking up that space when you were in your masculine before. And now it's like this unlocks a whole new level of abundance for you. Literally, it's showing in the cards, because you now see who you are, and you are sitting on your throne, and you are attracting more in the area of love, but also in the area of, I was going to say finances, but literally I was told to say life. Life is going to start showing up for you differently. Plus, if you're calling in love, you probably needed to get very clear. Sorry, that wasn't the right choice of words, but you probably needed to have your balance energies restored, because there's like your divine counterpart is getting ready to come in. And the universe has someone very specific for you, but you needed to be in this energy in order to receive it. So this is like a higher level love, you know? And we needed to step into this higher level energy and get our energy right in order to be on the same path. See how they're being guided by angels. They're on a path and they're like right in front of each other. So it's like all of a sudden this person shows up right in front of you and you don't have to worry about it because it's being guided, it's being protected, it's being put together by the spirit world. All you need to focus on is you and restoring your energy and getting into that energy of attracting instead of forcing, controlling, or chasing. You're letting this person be in their masculine and you are in your feminine, and you're meant to receive. I feel like you're being rewarded for all the love that you gave and gave and gave in the past and did not receive reciprocally on. You're being rewarded for that. And there is high level love here. Whether you're in a current connection or not, it's about to change because your energy is changing. And you know what I always say, everything is energy and energy is everything. And the energy that shifts and changes on the inside of you shifts and changes automatically in your reality, the outside of you. So you're going to start seeing more abundance. You're going to start seeing more people giving to you, opening doors for you, smiling at you, wanting to do things for you. But also your masculine, again, we're not talking about gender, we're talking about energy. Whoever you're connecting with, they're showing up in their masculine. They're the provider, they're the protector, they're the pursuer, they're the giver for you and the chaser for you. And maybe you've never been chased and you don't know what that even feels like because you've never experienced that before because your energy was off. Life is about to look a lot different, but also your love life is about to look a lot different because the energy shift in you is you're going to see evidence of that on the outside of you. And you are going to love it. All of these, we have 4 out of 6 cards are majors. And the majors are coming out a lot right now because there's big karmic cycles closing. And the majors are what I like to call the destiny cards. It's like destiny is unfolding here. And, you know, you went through what you went through, and there's a big chapter of your life, a big important chapter of your life that is closing, and a big important chapter that is opening for you, where life is going to start feeling a lot different. But this is like one of those milestone times of your life. That's when the major arcanas come out, because it's like destined moments that you're meant to go through. You're meant to go through a shift and a change right now. You're walking down your path of destiny, and you're about to see what that looks like, because you are doing the work and you have made a shift, a very important shift that literally gets you what you want, what you've asked for. But see, you needed to step into that, and that's why you had to go through a transformation on the inside to make your outside transform. Let me know how this reading resonates for you in the comments. Who am I reading for? That's what we do around here. Who am I reading for? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to look at this on a private basis, go to my website and book a reading and tell me, you know, which video this is and, you know, what you want to look at. Because we can see if you're identifying with this and you want a confirmation, we can do a private reading about that. Anyway, I can't wait to hear from you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.